As the end of the season draws near, there is still hope. At 4-6, UTSA could win out these last two games and become bowl eligible. To do that, they'll first have to beat Tulane today on the road in the Mercedes-Benz Dome here in New Orleans. Welcome back, everybody, to Conference USA football. The UTSA Roadrunners are holding on by a thread, trying to make it to back-to-back bowl appearances, and there is no room for error. Simply put, they got to get a win today. And we'll begin the action now with Tulane kicking off, and here we go, left to right from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, everybody. It's Danny Moss from the 4-yard line, returning up the left side, across the 30, with speed across the 40, out of bounds at the 46. UTSA's offense now led by quarterback Eric Hancock. First career start was last week as he fires downfield on 2nd down and 8, and Hancock begins the game with a touchdown pass to the #1 receiver, Tim Whitaker. Just last week, Hancock threw for 290 yards and 2 scores, and his first throw today is a 52-yard strike to Tim Whitaker. UTSA up 7-0. We all know UTSA is sitting at 4-6 and has to win out, but their opponents today, the Tulane Green Wave, as Bro goes nowhere on this handoff. The Green Wave are 0-10 on the season. They are winless, and they can play spoiler today against the Roadrunners as quarterback Devin Powell goes long, and his throw is intercepted. It's a Deaky for the 7th time this season. 7 interceptions, and UTSA has taken the ball. UTSA off to a great start, carrying in that momentum from last week into this week, and Banks goes up the middle on 2nd down for a gain of 7. 3rd down and 3, trying to keep the drive moving. Hancock waiting, and now fires downfield, and it's almost intercepted. That was intended for Kenny Harrison. It'll be 4th down. Tulane takes over their 2nd drive on offense today. 1st and 10, handoff. Devon Bro cuts back to the inside, has running room across the 1st down marker, taken down by a Deaky across the 45. Now a new set of downs as UTSA shows blitz. It's an option left side, and Powell goes nowhere. Meet Brandon Ford. He's had a tremendous season. 3rd down and 12. UTSA is only going to rush 3 players and drop everybody back, but Powell goes long, and he's got Humphrey downfield. He beat the safety along with Kyle Nichols, and that's going to be a big 1st down inside the red zone. 1st and 10, Powell hit on the throw, but he finds Bro, and Bro breaks the plane, and Tulane has struck the scoreboard. We're all tied up here in New Orleans. It looked for a second like the game was going to get out of hand a little bit, but it's tied up now, 7-7, and Moss will return again. Across the 20 at the left sideline, picks up a block at the 40, and Moss in the open field, and this time, he's going to go the distance. Touchdown, Roadrunners! UTSA was not going to let this game stay tied for long. And now the score sits at 14-7 in favor of our UTSA Roadrunners. An exciting first half thus far. Powell to throw on 2nd and 2 to the sideline. And a catch made by Wright, and he was in bounds. Nice job. Tulane may be 0-10. They're winless, but they're showing some fight in the first quarter. Here's Devon Bro. 1st down to the left side. Nice run. He's taken down by Dominic Carter. Carrington in motion. It's Powell back to pass. Extra blockers in to protect, and he fires downfield, and it's caught by Carrington at the 10-yard line. Down for a 1st down. And now it's 10 yards to go to the end zone. It's a jet sweep to Daniels. Off the left side, picks up a block, and touchdown Tulane. Giving this hometown crowd something to cheer about. Well, we're back to a tie game, 14-14. 2nd down and 8. Hancock's throw. He was pressured, and it was off the mark. It'll be 3rd and 8. 3 receivers as the crowd is getting into it. What a half-packed Superdome. 3 wide for UTSA. Hancock fires downfield. It's hauled in by Whitaker just shy of midfield. 1st down, Roadrunners. Offense is having no problem today working for both sides. 3rd down and 4. Hancock looking to convert. Standing tall, firing open. Kenny Harrison escapes 2 defenders. 1st down inside the 30-yard line. UTSA moves the chains. We're still not to the end of the first quarter yet. This may be a very high-scoring matchup. Is on 2nd down and 9. Hancock outside. Trevor Stevens. He'll break the plane. Touchdown, UTSA. Wide open Trevor Stevens. Nice outside post. And that's going to result in 6 points for the Roadrunners. And now we have reached the end of the first quarter. Already 5 touchdowns. Plenty of action here in New Orleans. Stick around. More coming up next. Alright, now in the second quarter, 21-14, UTSA on top. It's an option play for Powell as Kellen Thomas plays it very nicely, sheds this block, and takes him down. 3rd down and 4. UTSA creeps a safety into the box, and it's a blitz for Adiki, but the pass is out to Bell. 1st down into UTSA territory. Good job in the face of pressure. 6:31 to go here in the 2nd quarter. The safety comes down again. Another blitz for UTSA, and the screen is set up for Rowe, but Brandon Ford plays it perfectly. Loss of 4. 2nd down and 14. Powell looking to escape the pocket. He has running room, and he will pick up the 1st down with his legs. That was a missed opportunity for the defense. They had 2nd down and long, and now Powell's going to run again, but Brandon Ford just rips him to the ground and throws him aside, and that option did not work, but Ford's been playing very well. 3rd down and 14. Watch the quarterback keeper, please. Not quite in field goal range. It could go for something short, but Powell goes outside, and that catch is made, but just shy of the 1st down marker, and Tulane will settle for a field goal. 21-17 UTSA on top. 2nd down for Eric Hancock, lining up out of the shotgun. Banks to his left. He fires right. Caught tight end Trevor Stevens. 1st down at the 45-yard line. UTSA doesn't get themselves into too many shootouts, but it appears we have one here today. Hancock outside. His pass is intercepted by James Slaughter. That one may have been forced to Whitaker. Let's see if Tulane can capitalize on the mistake. The turnover by UTSA. Powell downfield. Caught by Dale Daniels at the UTSA 40. Man in motion for Powell, and he'll drop back to throw. Outside again, Dale Daniels right in front of Jason Holmes. Good enough for a Tulane 1st down. 3rd down and 1. Can UTSA force a stop here? Comes a tight end in motion left to right. Powell, play action. He'll throw. No, he's going to run. 1st down. He's got it. Slides ahead. Avoids Dominic Carter. 1st and goal, Green Wave. Now on 2nd down. Handoff to Bro. Jukes and it looks for space, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. And they have taken the lead here in New Orleans, 24-21. UTSA now finds themselves trailing in this matchup as Hancock fires outside to Harrison. He has flat out dropped a wide open pass. Now 2nd down. Hancock's going to throw again. Downfield. Randy Jones working the sideline beautifully. 1st down, Roadrunners. Now they'll spread it out. 3 wide at tight end, slot right, and Hancock passing underneath. Caught by Randy Jones, 7 yards. Very strong offense today for UTSA. It's a draw play. Anthony Banks up the gut. And that 1st down is going to get him a big accomplishment. He is the first 1,000-yard rusher in UTSA history. Congratulations, Banks. On 2nd down and 10, Hancock to Harrison. Over the middle, and it's good for a big 1st down inside the 15-yard line. 27 seconds of the clock running. Handoff Banks. Trying to end this drive inside the 2. 1st and goal. Not quite across the goal line. 3rd down and goal for Hancock. Not much time to go in the 1st half. End zone. Touchdown. Wide open to Tim Whitaker. It's Hancock's 3rd touchdown pass in the 1st half and Whitaker's 2nd grab. And UTSA recaptures the lead just before the break. And that's the way we're going to go to halftime. 52 points already. A high-scoring matchup. It's like the Saints are in this building right now, but we got the Tulane Green Wave and UTSA having an incredible fight in the 1st half, and we'll finish it off next. Out comes the UTSA offense here on 1st down and 10. Hancock was excellent in the 1st half outside of his interception as Banks will take this draw out of the shotgun. Good for 5. But Hancock finished the 1st half 9 of 15, 174 yards, and 3 touchdown passes. 2nd down now for Hancock as he rolls out and nowhere to go. He's dropped for a sack. 3rd down at 11. Will the Tulane defense make a play? Hancock standing tall and firing downfield. It's almost intercepted. Probably should have been, and UTSA will punt the football. Tulane takes over, and it's Devin Powell handing off to Devon Bro. Up the middle, spinning out of a tackle. Nice job across the 40, 1st down. 4:22 to go in the 3rd quarter, and a quick throw out to Dale Daniels, and that pass was caught for a 9-yard gain. Now Powell off the play action. Outside, and that one may have hit the leg of Jason Holmes. That's going to cause 4th down and 1. Defense is finally getting it together. No scores so far in the 3rd quarter. Very surprising as Hancock finds Whitaker on. Looked like a broken mid-screen, and he'll pick up the 1st down anyway. Whitaker with 4 catches and 88 yards on the day. And now 4 wide for UTSA on 1st down and 10. Hancock stares in the face of pressure, but finds Kenny Harrison for a 1st down across midfield. The chains keep moving. 1st down again for UTSA. Hancock. Blitz is picked up. Fires long downfield. Touchdown! Darren Rose! UTSA does it again. And Eric Hancock, I can't believe this, has just become the first ever UTSA quarterback to throw 4 touchdowns in one game. 35-24, UTSA on top, and this game has been a sprint the whole way. Down by 11, can Tulane gain some ground? 3rd and 12, Powell's lob downfield is shy, off the mark, and that's going to be knocked away, and UTSA forces 4th down. And you can feel the Roadrunners now starting to pull away. Up by 11, they have the football here with 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. They put this game to rest. Here's Banks on 3rd and 3, and Banks loses the football, and Tulane has recovered. It's Collins on the recovery, and hold the phone. Tulane's not done yet. That was a huge blow on Banks, and Tulane takes over. For an 0-10 team, they sure have a lot of fight in them. 3rd down and 10 for Powell as he fires downfield, and it's dropped by Humphrey. That should have been a catch at the 11-yard line. After the fumble, a big missed opportunity there by Humphrey, and now UTSA takes over again, and they'll trust Banks to carry it, and this time he does hold on, a 10-yard carry for a 1st down. And Banks is UTSA's first ever Mr. 1000, other than quarterbacks, of course. 1st down and 10, Hancock over the middle, caught by Randy Jones, who has really stepped up his game in the past few weeks. I like a lot of what I'm seeing from Jones. And meanwhile, we can see another record broken today as Hancock nears 300 yards, and he's sacked here on 1st down for a loss of 5, but I think Hancock could become UTSA's first ever 300-yard passer. That's right, it's never happened before. Jones on 3rd and 15, that catch is good for 12, and he's done it. Eric Hancock has broken Evan Newton's single-game UTSA passing record of 294 yards. And James Benson has just missed a field goal, and UTSA is going to get no points for this drive. 3.5 to play here in New Orleans. We saw 52 combined points in the 1st half and only 7 so far, with Tulane being shut out in the 3rd and 4th quarter. Nice tackle by Kyle Nichols. We see 3rd down and 4 yards to go. Nearing 3 minutes to play. Powell will throw for the 1st down, and King drops the potential chain mover. And they'll have to go for it on 4th down and 4. 3:03 to play. The hard count. Nobody jumps. Powell will throw. Caught by Humphrey. 1st down. Tulane holding on. They'll spread it out as the chains move. 4 wide receivers for Devin Powell. Outside pass. Intercepted. It's a Deakey. And he's going to take it inside the 50 and be taken down at the Tulane 45-yard line roughly. UTSA trying to end this game. 3rd down and 4. Hancock's going to throw off the play action. Wide open is Kenny Harrison as they throw for a 1st down. And now James Benson to make it a 14-point ball game. It's up and it is through 38-24. 27 seconds until this game becomes history. UTSA looking for win number 5. Powell over the middle. He's got King. UTSA playing a very soft coverage. Good for a 1st down. Now inside the 30, 2nd down and 10. Powell to throw. No pressure applied by UTSA. Powell to the end zone. It's caught. That's caught by Wright. What a catch in the end zone. Albeck Thorne got the turnaround to even see that pass, and Tulane has just made this a 1-score game off of that incredible touchdown catch. They're going to go for an onside kick now. 12 seconds to go, looking to pull off the miracle. Tulane needs this ball. The onside kick is away, and they have recovered it. Unbelievable. Trevor Stevens touched it first, could not recover, and Tulane has it. They'll have to go 56 yards in 12 seconds with no timeouts. Here's Powell to throw. Over the middle, caught by Humphrey. He's tackled in the middle of the field. They got to hurry up here. 5. Time for 1 play at the most as the clock ticks. 3, 2. Everybody's not set yet, and they'll get the snap off, but they call the spike and did not get it down in time. UTSA hangs on, knocks off Tulane. It was very scary towards the end, but they'll take it. 5-6. And now what a matchup we have in store next week. UTSA has come from 3-6 to become 5-6. And next week, if they can beat their rivals in the I-35 rivalry, the Texas State Bobcats, UTSA will become bowl eligible. That's the way it's supposed to be. Rivalries in college football, and one's going to decide the fate of a team next week. I cannot wait. In the aftermath of today's victory, UTSA now has 2 recruits that have officially committed to the school. Vince Taylor, 4-star halfback, and James Davis, a big defensive tackle prospect. But next week, what a showdown we have. UTSA versus Texas State. A win makes them 6-6, and then they have the chance to go to a bowl game. This one should be a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week. Have a great day.